Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legends Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legends Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League Game of the Week for June 11th of Year 2 of the FSBL. The Arizona Diamondbacks come to Dodger Stadium, both teams struggling, but we should have a great pitching matchup here. Randy Johnson goes for the Diamondbacks, Clayton Kershaw goes for the Dodgers. Yeah, nobody's really shocked at the Diamondbacks' struggles, but the Dodgers have had an offensive malaise through the first 2+ months of the season. They have won the first 2 games of this series, including a 12-run breakout in Game 2. So the Dodgers go for the sweep as they try to right the ship and get themselves back into contention. Still plenty of season left, of course. They will send to the mound Clayton Kershaw, 4-3, a 3.29 ERA so far this season in 13 starts. You can see 1.15 whip. Kershaw has done a terrific job. He will face Ender Inciarte to lead things off for the D-backs. Inciarte batting .250 so far this season. Kershaw winds, and we're underway. A first pitch strike there at the knees. Dodgers 28-37, a far cry from their 95-win performance a year ago that saw them make the playoffs as the wild card team before falling to the Mets in the wild card game. Inciarte fouls it off. He's quickly in a hole here to Kershaw, 0-2. Slider there, and Inciarte is down on 3 pitches. Kershaw strikes out the first man to face him. Good start there for Clayton. Pair of fastballs low, slider away, and Inciarte's first appearance of the day doesn't last long. So here's Ryan Roberts. Roberts batting .203 for this largely offensively inept Diamondbacks lineup. Roberts batting .203, no homers, 10 RBIs. Kershaw delivers. Ground ball in the hole to short. Russell to his right. Jumping throw gets it across. Brothers makes the snag. Nice play there by Bill Russell in the hole. 2 down. For the D-backs, we'll check out that lineup. Not much going on. Inciarte, Roberts, J.D. Martinez, Justin Upton, Ariel Durazo, and Steve Finley. Kelly Johnson, Nick Ahmed, and Carson Kelly. .649 team OPS, last in the National League. First pitch swing there. This one is looped foul towards the seats on the right-hand side. It'll get out of play. Martinez batting .246. Not a heck of a lot of help in this lineup. He puts this one out into center. Davis ranges over. Puts it away, drifting towards the gap. And the side is retired. So a 1-2-3 inning for Kershaw. The big unit will try to answer that here in the bottom of the first. Johnson 5-5, a 3.02 ERA. He's been terrific. Just not getting much run support with this anemic D-backs lineup. More than a strikeout an inning. And he's kept his walk totals down. Leading it off for the Dodgers, Willie Davis, .288 so far on the year. For the Dodgers leadoff man. First pitch from Johnson. That's a high strike call. Nothing that you can do with that from Johnson. There's a delivery. Another heater. Barely fouled off by Davis. He's in the hole 0-2. Shot to short, fielded cleanly, throw to first. And there's one away. So Davis is retired to lead things off. Here's the Dodgers lineup. Davis, Russell, and Brothers. Campanella, Wheat, and Lopes. Luis Marquez gets the rookie start out in right field for this one. Jim Lefebvre, who had 6 RBIs in yesterday's win, and George Pinckney round out the Dodgers lineup for this one. Slider from Johnson misses away. It's 1-0. Michael Silva's popped into the chat. How are you, Michael? Good to see you, sir. I hope all is well with you. That work is going well. I figure you're popping in on your break. Fastball there. Well, that's a generous call. Man, if you're going to give Randy Johnson a high strike at the letters like that, it's going to be a long day for the Dodgers. Russell just gets a piece of it. It trickles foul. It's touched up for strike 2. Russell batting .265 so far this season. High fastball, and Russell turns it softly out into left. Fly ball is put away for the second out. J.D. Martinez tracks that one down. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Here's Dan Brothers. Brothers .255, 14 homers, 37 RBIs. Power numbers in a good spot for Brothers. His average a bit lower than what you would normally expect. You'll figure him to be up in the 290, 300 range by the time this season wraps up. Again, the Dodgers offense as a whole has struggled through these first 2+ months this year. First pitch slider from Johnson is in there for a called strike. This one is hit well to left. Martinez is going back on it. Brothers hits it well. Martinez can't come up with it. Diving effort, but Brothers slices it the other way. It's a ground rule double. Good piece of hitting there by Brothers. Takes the long, low pitch the opposite way. Martinez playing him to pull. Had a long run, couldn't get there. So the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position. Here's Roy Campanella. Campanella batting .263. Takes the first pitch away for ball 1. Johnson checks him back, delivers. Fastball well out of the zone. It's 2-0. Martinez, by no means a particularly good defensive outfielder. That play kind of reflected that. So now Johnson will try to work around the opposite field defensive lacking double. 2-1 the count here as he works to Campanella. Takes a peek at Brothers, who's not going anywhere. Fastball there, misses inside. It's 3-1. There's the pitch. Campanella, high fly ball to left. Martinez is going back. He's a couple steps shy of the track. Drifts back to the edge of it and puts it away. So Campanella doesn't miss it by much. The ground rule double doesn't come back to hurt Johnson. We're through 1 here at Dodger Stadium. D-backs and Dodgers are scoreless. Upton, Durazo, and Finley coming up for Arizona. Here's Justin Upton. Upton batting .244. 9 homers, 26 ribbies for him on the year. Again, this is June 11th of year 2 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. First pitch fastball from Kershaw in there for a strike. Slider there fools him badly, and Kershaw's ahead 0-2. Fastball off the plate. Upton doesn't chase. Slider there is fouled off. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Upton will grab a seat. He seems like he's more mad at himself for letting that one go than he disagreed with the call. So in steps Eusebio Durazo. Durazo batting .255. Fastball misses down and in. 5 homers, 23 RBIs for Durazo. Kershaw delivers well inside. Durazo pulls it, but nothing he can do with that pitch. Dribbles it foul towards the dugout. It's 1-1. Fastball, he tries to hold up. They say he did. As he falls across the plate, but he did not break the plate. High fastball there is fouled off. So 2-2 the count here as Kershaw works to Durazo. Top of the second, no score here in LA. Slider misses down low. The count is full. Steve Finley waits on deck. Fastball up high, swung on and missed. Down goes Durazo. That is the 3rd strikeout in the first 5 batters for Kershaw, who is dealing to this point. Mike, the Sports Simulation Spectator, pops on. How are you, sir? Thanks for popping in and joining me here. I hope all is well with you. Michael asks, I missed Season 1. Who won it all? The Oakland A's. The Oakland A's defeated the San Francisco Giants in the World Series. The A's, again, have the best record in the league this year, too. Those 2 teams had the 2 best records last year. The A's won 111 games. The Giants won 109. A's had a ridiculously good draw, and so did the Giants from their opening 40-man roster from that 100-player pool. And so it was a matchup of the 2 best teams, and all those games are available here on the channel. The World Series was a classic. I could not have asked for a better one. But it went 7 games, and I did a playoff countdown, top 10 games of playoffs video here if you want a kind of a snapshot of the postseason. But I do this game of the week thing to get me through the regular season. You know, each day I broadcast, I try to do a game and advance things a week. But then when we get to the playoffs, I broadcast every postseason game. So the entire postseason from year 1 is available here on the channel. Like I said, the A's again have the best record in baseball here in year 2 as well. Just a perfectly balanced, great pitching, great hitting. They've got speed. They've got everything. Popular opinion is that the A's are going to repeat. But that's why we play the games. Full count here to Finley. Pops it up, shallow left. Russell a couple steps onto the grass. Puts it away. And the side is retired. So Kershaw has put 6 up, 6 down. Dodgers come up against Johnson in the bottom of the second. Zach Wheat will lead things off. Wheat batting .294. Finished 2nd in the National League in batting a year ago. .294, 10 homers, 30 RBIs. Lefty-lefty, a tough matchup here against Randy Johnson for sure. Slider there, swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Wheat homered in yesterday's 12-4 Dodger win. Another slider from Johnson. That one misses away. These Dodgers won 95 games a year ago, made the wild card game where the Mets knocked them off before the Mets fell to the Giants. Splitter down low, Wheat flails at it, it's 1-2. But the Dodgers have been a far cry from that this year. Their offense has let them down significantly. And the pitching, while okay, has not been good enough to make up for it. I expect that the Dodgers will go on a good run at some point, though. 1-2 offering from Johnson. Slider. Wheat slaps it out to short. Thrown over, and there's one away. So Wheat grounds out to open up the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Davey Lopes. Lopes is having a terrific year. .312, 2 homers, 26 RBIs. Lopes, of course, though, will be looking over his shoulder now, as the Dodgers, with their recently completed June draft, have drafted Jackie Robinson. Robinson will join the Dodgers next season. Which has many people wondering what Lopes' future will be. Lopes was solid in year 1. He's performing well again here in year 2. But the feeling is Jackie Robinson will not be able to be held off for long. Cracking into the lineup. Fastball there, fouled off by Lopes. So you may see Lopes take a sort of utility role for these Dodgers at that point. Fastball misses away, counts 2-2. Shot down to third, fielded nicely by Roberts, throw over to first, and there's 2 away. A lot of people still stuck at their Botox appointments out in L.A. there, Mike. Here's Luis Marquez. Luis Marquez, a Negro Leaguer. He's a rookie taken in the draft last year, getting a start out here in right field for the Dodgers in this one, batting .202. Here you go. You get a rare start. Let's put you in there against Randy Johnson, see how you do. Swings and misses for strike 1. High fastball, he lets it go. Slapped foul outside first. Marquez trying to hang in there, but he's now in a 1-2 hole. And that slider comes inside and hits Marquez. Obviously no intent there on the breaking ball. So the Dodgers again have a 2-out base runner. Throw over to first. Marquez dives back in. He can run a bit. Jim Lefebvre steps in for the Dodgers. Lefebvre drove in 6 runs in the 12-4 rout yesterday. Takes a fastball in there for strike 1. 2 homers, 9 RBIs in the season. Again, Dodgers playing some of their backups in this one. Slider is in there for a strike. So Johnson ahead of Lefebvre 0-2 here. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Johnson delivers another slider. Lefebvre fouls it off. Gotta think there's going to be cheddar coming here from Johnson. Another 0-2 offering. Goes with the fastball. Misses just off the plate. Good eye there by Lefebvre to not chase it. Down low, and he can't lay off the splitter. Johnson fans him to end the second. So to this point, we're getting the pitching duel we expected through the first 2, both Kershaw and Johnson looking sharp. We head to the top of the third. D-backs nothing, Dodgers nothing. Here from Dodger Stadium. In steps Kelly Johnson. Johnson has swung a nice stick so far for Arizona this year. .275, 10 homers, 31 RBIs. Slider misses away. It's 1-0. Kershaw gets the sign from Campanella and delivers. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Big curveball. Johnson way out in front of that. Hits out a long way, but well foul. The count goes to 1-2. Slider there gets him. Swung on and missed. That is strikeout number 4 for Kershaw. The strikeout numbers to this point this season have not been that high. He's racking them up early here in this one. Here's Nick Ahmed. Ahmed batting .268. There is just no pop in this D-backs lineup. Ahmed, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Another fastball in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Kershaw works to Ahmed. Fastball off the plate. Big breaking ball. Ahmed ground short right at Russell. Throws over and there's 2 away. Out of town scoreboard. Red Sox up on the Cardinals 4-3 in the 9th. Bobby Doors hit his 10th home run of the season as Carson Kelly steps in for the Diamondbacks. Angels lead the White Sox 2-1 in the 9th. Andy Messersmith allows 1 run through 8 innings. Great outing for him for the Angels. The Rays rout the Indians 18-1 in Cleveland. Chris Archer takes the win. Corey Kluber, the rookie, takes the loss to fall to 5-5. Carl Crawford homered and drove in 5 for the Rays in that one. Mariners up 3-1 on the Twins in the 9th. Gutierrez homers for the Mariners there. Yankees up 2-1 on the Royals in Kansas City in the 9th. Ron Guidry allows a run over 6 1/3. There, Amos Otis hits his 12th home run of the year for the Royals' lone run. Tigers defeat the Blue Jays 4-3 in Detroit as Kelly grounds it into center for the first Diamondbacks hit of the game. Jim Northrup, 3 for 4 with an RBI there for the Tigers. Giants defeat the Mets at Shea 5-2. Tim Keefe gets the win to improve to 7-4. Tom Seaver falls to 5-3. Jeff Kent, his 16th home run of the year for the Giants. Francisco Lindor, his 5th for the Mets. Reds lead the Phillies 3-0 in the 9th. Dolph Luque, that game's a final now. A complete game 3-hit shutout for Luque as the Reds prevail. Brewers up on the Expos 3-2 in the 9th. Storm and Gorman Thomas home runs 12 and 13 for the Brewers. Cubs all over the Pirates 7-2 in Pittsburgh. Johnny Kling, his 4th home run of the season for Chicago to back Fergie Jenkins. Rockies lead the Padres 3-1 in San Diego in the 3rd. Carlos Gonzalez has his 10th home run of the season for the Rockies. Astros up 6-3 on the Marlins in the 9th. George Springer, his 11th home run of the season for the Astros, to